All right, Patriots Nation, buckle up because we're diving into a whirlwind of news that'll have your heart racing. Today, we're dropping 4 bombshells straight from Foxborough that could reshape our season. There's drama, hope, bold moves, and a name that's got everyone buzzing. Are we witnessing the rebirth of a dynasty? Grab your spot, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's jump into this roller coaster of emotions. Which of these stories will have you screaming at the screen? Drop it in the comments, because the debate's about to go wild. Picture our Patriots defense becoming an absolute nightmare for opponents, with a game wrecker who can dismantle any offense. Now, hold that thought, because the rumor mill is churning about TJ Watt, the quarterback's worst enemy, possibly hitting the market. The Steelers, our AFC rivals, are at a crossroads with the 30-year-old star, who's in the final year of his deal. Sports Illustrated's Albert Breer says a new contract is likely, but what if it falls apart? Fans are torn. Should the Patriots go all in for him? Let's break this down because the impact would be massive. The Steelers made some head-scratching moves this offseason. They signed 41-year-old Aaron Rodgers and bolstered their defense with Darius Slay and Malik Harrison, but passed on young QBs in the draft. It feels like they're settling for a 9-8 season, a wild card spot, and an early playoff exit. Financially, they've got room to extend Watt with over $90 million free in 2026. But if talk's sour, his trade value is sky high, at least 2 first-round picks. For the Patriots, it's a dream scenario, but with caveats. Our defense already has Harold Landry and Anthony Jennings, but neither is on Watt's level. He'd bring relentless pressure, giving Drake May breathing room on offense. A package of 2 firsts, maybe Kayshon Boutte or Kayvon Chaisson, could start the conversation. Trading within the conference, though? That's rare. Fans are losing it online. Some say Watt's the missing piece for a Super Bowl run. Others think the cost is too steep. Would Vrabel, Wolf, and Cowden have the guts to pull the trigger? If they land him, how does it change 2025? While we're freaking out over this bombshell, there's more coming that'll blow your mind. Can you imagine the Patriots with a running back who dominates like we haven't seen since Corey Dillon? Well, Trevon Henderson, our second-round pick in 2025, has fans dreaming big. For 2 decades, we've relied on solid contributors, but never had a true RB1. Antoine Smith, Dillon, Blount, even Ramondre Stevenson, they all had moments, but none became franchise stars. Now Henderson, with his 1 yards per carry at Ohio State, could rewrite that story. Is he the real deal? Let's dive in. Back in the day, the Patriots thrived on committees. Smith hit 1,000 yards in 2001. Dillon exploded for 1,635 in 2004, and Blount led the NFL in touchdowns in 2016. After that, guys like Lawrence Maroney and Stephen Ridley had flashes, but nothing lasting. Stevenson's versatile with nearly 1,000 receiving yards, but he splits snaps. Henderson, though, brings something special: speed, sure hands, and elite pass protection. He racked up 800 receiving yards at Ohio State, proving he's a 3-down back. Fans are hyped but cautious. On social media, some compare him to Alvin Kamara for his versatility, while others worry he'll need time behind a still gelling offensive line. Drafting Will Campbell helps, but is it enough? Henderson's likely to start sharing carries with Stevenson, but if he shows return skills and versatility, he could claim RB1 by season's end. That'd be a game changer for May's offense, opening up play action and easing pressure. But what if he struggles with the NFL's pace? It's a gamble, but the upside's huge. Vrabel's building a dynamic attack, and Henderson could be the spark we need. While we're dreaming of this backfield explosion, there's a shocker coming that'll flip everything you thought about our air game. What if I told you a nobody's stealing the show in Foxborough? Eftton Chisum III, an undrafted receiver, is turning heads in spring workouts, and folks are already comparing him to legends like Julian Edelman and Wes Welker. Yup, this unknown rookie might be the secret weapon Drake May needs. How did a guy overlooked in the draft get here? Let's unpack this story that's got fans buzzing and rivals sweating. Chisum, out of Eastern Washington, is undersized but played huge in OTAs and minicamp. He shined with every quarterback, showing sticky hands and a knack for finding gaps. Analysts are stunned, since the 2025 draft was stacked with talent, yet Chisum stood out. His former coach, Michael Bumpus, said the Patriots would be nuts not to keep him on the roster. Fans are eating it up. There's already fan art of him in number 11. The big question, can he handle the NFL's heat? Ex-player Brian Baldinger's pumped, saying Chisum plays with the same grit as Edelman and Welker. If Josh McDaniels molds him into an elite slot receiver, our offense gets a whole new dimension. Picture May slinging it to Stephon Diggs, Kyle Williams, and Chisum chills, right? But it's not all rosy. He's got to prove himself in preseason, and the receiver room's crowded. If he flops, he's just another hype train derailed. Fans are split. Some see him as the next hero, others want to see results first. The buzz is so loud that even rivals are watching, scared we've unearthed a gem. Vrabel's crew is cooking something special, and Chisum might be the secret sauce. While we're trying to wrap our heads around this upset, there's one final story that'll make you believe 2025 is our year. Ever get that rush knowing our defense could be a terror for opponents? Mike Vrabel's building a beast, and the offseason's biggest splash is Milton Williams, the 26-year-old defensive tackle signed from the Eagles for $104 million over 4 years. This guy's a Super Bowl hero, and his arrival has fans dreaming of a dominant front. But is he worth the price tag? Let's dig into why this move could define 2025. Williams joins Christian Barmore and Keon White, creating an interior line that'll collapse pockets. In 2024, he notched 5 sacks and 7 tackles for loss on just 48% of Philly's snaps. Now, as a starter in Foxborough, the hype's unreal. Projections say 9 to 10 sacks, 15 tackles for loss, maybe a Pro Bowl nod. ESPN's Mike Rice praised Williams' work ethic, noting he was all in for the voluntary offseason program. That screams leadership and hunger. Fans are electric, though some question the contract's cost. On X, I've seen folks call him the next Vince Wilfork, while others worry the pressure might get to him. Vrabel, a master at unlocking potential, seems to have found his perfect pupil. Add signings like Robert Spillane, Harold Landry, and Carlton Davis, plus draft picks like Joshua Farmer, and this unit could shut down offenses like the Chiefs or Bills. The risk? If Barmore's not 100% or Williams doesn't mesh, the deal could backfire. Still, the optimism's infectious. This defense is so stacked it could carry us while May grows. As we celebrate this wall, the next step's seeing it gel in training camp. Get ready, because what's next will leave you speechless. Patriots Nation, what a day to be a fan from the jaw-dropping T. J. Watt rumors to rising stars like Trevon Henderson and Eftton Chisum III, it's clear Vrabel's building something epic. With Milton Williams anchoring a defense ready to crush rivals, 2025 feels like a turning point. These moves scream championship hunger, but they're not without risks. Can this blend of youth and experience take us back to the top? Drop your hot take in the comments. Who's going to be our MVP this season? Smash the like button, subscribe, and let's ride, because the dynasty's roaring back.